Jackson Bookkeeping YouTube channel. We're going live today to walk you through steps on how to set up a business per the state side. We will do a EIN at a later date. So this is going to be strictly for LLCs. Similar steps will be for the S corps and C corps. We'll do kind of videos here and there regarding those other ones as well. So let's get started. I'm going to start sharing my screen. So on here, if you just type in business into the search for Missouri, first thing that you're going to want to go to is the sos.mo.gov. If you click on this website, you can search any business by going to search for a business right here. You can, under business search, you can search by name, you can search by charter number, or you can search by agent search. So if we say, let's first start by registered agent, typing in the last name and then hitting search, it brings awfully a lot. And so you want to definitely make sure you add the first name. So these are the different types of businesses that is under my name. So if we go back up here and we type in or search for a business name, so we're going to use one of my clients that I have. Just to be, for an example, we're going to type in Glass Pro and we're going to hit search. So under here, you can see there's a lot of different names. The big one to look for is going to be for Glass Pro LLC. The Glass Pro under these right here are just fictitious names. These are mostly used for banks to open a banking account for the business. That is not meaning that there is an LLC listed for the state of Missouri, so you would not have a EIN number or a registered business for the state of Missouri. So as you can see here, we already have a Glass Pro LLC. So we are unfortunately not able to use that name. So what we can do is we can modify this into something like Glass Pros LLC, adding an S after the pro. So there's different ways that we can do it. I do definitely recommend searching for the type of business before you actually register the business. That way you're saving some steps on the long run. So if we hit back home, so the second step you're going to want to do is to create an account. So I've already registered under the state of Missouri. So what you would do is create an account and then you would fill in the information that is going to be asking for. If I go ahead and click on this, it's going to ask for some information and then you're going to hit create an account. Make sure you read and agree to the terms and conditions stated above right here. Once you get that done, we're going to move back and we're going to just log in. So this is going to be your main screen that it brings you to every time. So under the LLC filings, we have create an LLC, amend or correct a LLC, change registered agent or address, and all other LLC filings. So of course, creating an LLC would be this one right here. So we're going to create an LLC. Amend or correct an LLC. This is going to be used for if maybe you typed in something wrong, if you're dissolving the business and getting rid of it, and then the change registered agent address. This is if your address changes, if you are no longer an owner under it, or if there's a secretary that is listed for 50% of ownership. If something happens and you need to change that to 0 where they don't own anything, you can remove them. And then all other LLC filings, this is going to give you a list of a bunch of different things that could potentially be under the LLC. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's create the LLC. So is if it's going to be domestic or foreign. So we're going to do domestic. We're going to hit begin. And hopefully you guys can hear some music in the background. I do have it lightly playing. Hopefully this video will turn out good to where you guys can listen to it and kind of enjoy yourself while I'm walking you through the steps. So the second thing is to what type of business, what's the name of the business? So we're just going to pick something. We're not going to use anyone um, just so that we keep everything confidential. So if I say tree trimming LLC and we hit next, so see how the tree trimming, the name you entered is not available. So it's going to tell you if that name is available or not. Hence the reason why we recommend going with to search for it before. So we're just going to go tree trim LC. Let's. So as you see, it moved me next to the next page. It's a very good guide on how to walk you through everything. So we're going to put manager. Purpose of the business. So what this business is going to do. So we're going to put tree trimming, tree consulting, let's see, debris, tree removal is what we'll call it. Kind of just a brief understanding of what's going to be going on here. So this next field is going to be if it's going to be in the future. So if we're not going to start it right now, we're going to start it, say, January 1st of 2023. We can go here and we'll do January 2nd. And so this is going to help you to where if you don't want to start a business until the next year, with us being so close to the next year, we can go ahead and get this started. And then once that next year, we don't have to do nothing. It's already started and it will finish itself out. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. We're going to type in a registered agent. We're just going to type in myself. That way no one's name is being thrown out. So we're going to search for agent. Oh, there we go. Probably make sure there's no spaces. So then you see there's a bunch of lists here, previous addresses and things like that. So we're going to pick the updated one. We're going to hit next. Organizer, same thing. We're just going to type in whoever's going to be taking charge of this type of business. And we're located in the Whip City area, and so hence the reason we are doing Missouri is because we are located in the Missouri area. I have been having a lot of trouble with websites not wanting to find the address. So just know that you might have some issues with your address as well. If you do, there's other options around it. So don't get. Yeah, so let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, some reason it does not like this new address. Sorry for the delay. Hopefully you guys don't have as much trouble as what I am with the new address. Hopefully your guys' address will be okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the house address. That way we can move along. Now this is wherever wherever your person lives, or if you have an address. for the business, make sure that you are putting that. Always make sure you hit this organizer right here, or you won't be able to do anything. So if you hit next to address, so it's going to ask for the address again. As you can see here, PO boxes is not an acceptable at the first line of the address. So what we can possibly do here, I'm not sure why it's not finding this address. So we're just going to go ahead and put, again, make sure that you're putting the address where the business is going to be at. You don't want no confusion. I can put a PO box here as well. For some reason, it doesn't want to pull up the addresses. So we're going to go ahead and delete this. We're going to go back to previous, maybe refresh it a little. So we're going to type 415 East. It just doesn't seem to want to pull it through. And again, you want to make sure that you pick whatever address, so that way, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna put PO box. And just so you know, these are not true addresses or PO box. So if you have questions or you're trying to send things to the post office box, do not use that, please. Okay, so here it's gonna you're gonna review everything, make sure everything is updated. If you decide you don't want to do the future date, you can hit update and it will take you back to that main screen, and then you can change that and come back straight here. You won't lose any of your information. So the next step is to acknowledge that the information provided is true and correct, making sure that everything up here is accurate as well. So if you hit next to signature, you're pretty much going to hit add signer, and then you're going to search again for your name. Oh, this one you don't have to search. You actually just sign it. And apologize about that one. Some of them are, each of them are a little different. So you click on this to make sure that you're acknowledging, to the best of your knowledge, everything is accurate. If you are having someone set it up, they will list it under the error. So they will be the registered agent, and then you will be listed as the owner. So if you hit next, it will automatically send everything to the shopping cart. As you can see here, I've got a few different ones that I'm in the process of. So just know that once you hit next, it'll take you straight to the payments. I recommend making sure you get your orders and order for copies and certificates at the end. It will allow you to download. Make sure you download it, but also print it out, because there's many times that people will forget to print it out, or they'll lose it off of their computer and won't have it. I do recommend posting it on your office. If you have an office in the home, make sure that it's at the desk or in a file cabinet, making sure that those things are kept in place. So this is pretty much wraps it up. If you have questions, reach out to us. Again, this is Weston's Tax and Bookkeeping over here in Whip City, Missouri. If we hope that you enjoyed the video and you have a great day. Thank you.